I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Sabía que el abuelo Sam tenía un hermano gemelo.
And that he never talked about him.
Y que nunca hablaba de él. ¿Puedes creer?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Supongo que a mi abuelo las historias del pasado le gustaban tan poco como a mi madre.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Quizás si no hubiese dicho eso.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
O tal vez si no hubiese levantado el viento. Esto se va a romper.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Creo que ya lo había decidido. Mi madre, que me estoy mareando. ¿Se va a romper?
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Eso es lo que quiero recordar de mi hermano.
And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral,
Después
Edie
del
roped off
funeral,
Calvin's
Eddie
half of the room.
acordó la mitad del dormitorio de Calvin.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at
Me dijo
18
que el
and
abuelo
never
Sam
set
se
foot in the
alistó
room again.
a los 18 y jamás volvió a pisar la habitación. Pero esa habitación, ¿cuántas salas tiene? Claustrofobia.
The passages were a pretty
Los
tight fit.
pasos eran muy estrechos.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and
Evidentemente había
bellies.
construido para manos y tripas más pequeñas.
Growing up, I always thought of
Durante
Barbara
mi
as a
infancia
child
siempre
star.
vi a Bárbara como una estrella infantil.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her
Nunca pensé en lo
afterwards.
duro que debió ser después para ella.
Of all the stories people wrote about
De
Barbara's
todas las
death,
historias
I'm
que
surprised
la gente
Edie saved
programó
this
de
one.
Bárbara, me sorprende que Edie guardara esto.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star,
Bárbara era una
Barbara was
estrella
famous
infantil
for her
famosa
scream.
por su grito.
Now at 16, she was
Ahora con
all
16
washed
estaba
up, a has-been.
acabada, una estrella apagada.
But in a lucky break,
Pero la
she'd been
fortuna
asked to
parecía
perform her
haberla sonreído,
signature
pues le
scream
había
at
pedido
a
que
local
hiciese su
convention for
popular
monster
grito en
movie
un
fans.
convención
It was
local.
just the boost her career.
Un aficionado a la película de monstruos era justo el empujón que necesitaba.
Unfortunately, her scream
Lamentablemente el
hadn't
paso del
aged
tiempo no había
well.
favorecido de nada su grito.
Getting
Un
better.
poco mejor.
I think you just need the right
Creo que son
motivation.
estas las
Her
motivaciones
biggest
adecuadas. Su
fan
mayor fan
and
y su
current
novio Rick
boyfriend,
estaba
Rick,
a punto
was
de
about to
demostrarlo
demonstrate when
cuando
Now that was a great
eso sí
scream.
que era un gran grito.
it was Barbara's father
Fue así el padre de Bárbara
he'd
se había
slipped into a
resbalado de
table
una
saw
sierra de
and had
mesa
to
y
be
se había
rushed to the
tenido que llevar
emergency
a
room.
urgencia.
So Barbara got
Así que
stuck
Bárbara se tuvo que
babysitting her
quedar
youngest
cuidando de
brother
Walter, su
Walter.
hermano
Her
pequeño.
convention
Su
comeback was
regreso en la
cancelled.
convención se canceló.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration,
A
but
ver, oigo
I'm not
frustración,
hearing
pero no oigo
terror.
terror. ¿Y si
What if I tried?
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're
Eso sí,
right.
del sótano, tienes
Also,
razón.
I loved your
Además, me ha
delivery on
encantado
that.
cómo lo has hecho.
Why is your basement door locked?
¿Por qué está cerrada
my
la puerta
dad
del
likes
sótano?
making
Porque a mi
puzzles
padre
and
le
secret
encantan los
passages.
enigmas y los
There's a key
pasadizos.
hidden in the music box.
Hay una llave escondida en
The
la caja de
secret
música.
is to keep
El secreto
winding
consiste en no parar de
and
gritar,
winding
girar y
until
girar
finally the key
hasta
pops
que por
out.
fin sale la
Thanks,
llave.
babe.
Gracias.
I'll be
sí.
back in a sec.
Enseguida vuelvo.
20 minutes later,
20
Rick
minutos después.
hadn't returned.
Rick no había
So
regresado.
Barbara went to look
Así
for
que
him.
Bárbara fue a
Right
buscarlo
on
justo en el momento oportuno.
She reached for the
Se
music
acercó a la caja de
box.
música. Que toca solo yo. La giró
And as she wound the
y mientras
key,
giraba la
she
llave
listened for
intentó
Rick,
oír
but the house was
a Rick,
silent.
pero la casa estaba en silencio.
She found Rick's crutch and
Con la
imagined
muleta de
the
Rick, ella
worst.
temió lo peor.
gang's leader is the infamous
Y
Hookman
el
killer,
banda hace el
Dr.
famoso
Carl
asesino
Hamill,
del
who
gancho, el
impaled and
doctor
then ate his
Carl
family
Hamill,
10 years
que
ago
habló
tonight.
y después vivió su familia una noche como esta de hace 10 años.
Oh, Finch rattled.
La vieja negra empezó a crujir y a tambalearse.
Oh dear!
Oh, vaya.
Rick?
Rick.
Barb, relax. I was just
Tranquilo,
trying to
solo necesitaba
scare you
montarte
to
para
help you
ayudarte a
find your
encontrar tu
screen.
grito.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick.
No estoy asustada,
I'm
estoy
furious.
furiosa.
Then act furious.
Se demuestra
All
que
I'm
estás
getting from you
furiosa,
now
María.
is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out.
Ella luchó, pero se quedó algo de él para recordarlo.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Ahora se fue.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
Voy a
But
subir.
if this is a trick, you're
Pero si esto
dead,
es un
Walter.
matrimonio, te vas a cargar.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Tío,
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
police.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she
Esa
played
noche
her
ella
part
presentó su papel a la
beautifully.
perfección. Está en el baño, ¿no?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Pero baja por la escalera.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
¿Cómo?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Pero todo era coña.
She saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for
de la
stardom,
gente de ella.
but unfortunately, so did her
Sus
fans.
fans también.
Of course, the police blamed it all on
Parece que
poor
fue
Rick,
todo el
who
pobre Rick
disappeared
que
the
desapareció en
same
la misma
night.
noche.
And little Walter, hiding
Pequeño
under
Walter
his
había
bed
estado
the
todo el tiempo
whole
escondido
time.
debajo de la cama.
He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Hostia.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Madre mía.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Edie's father, Odin, built the original
El padre de Edith
house.
construyó la casa original. Ya estuvimos aquí, y no había nada. Otra vez, a ver por si acaso.
It's funny. All those times I
Curioso que
played with the
todas las
music
veces
box
que
and
jugué con
never
las
found
cámaras,
the
no
basement key.
encontraba la llave del sótano. Está arreglado. Vamos a ver si aquí abajo queda algo.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
La llave.
Mom said the basement was off limits,
Mamá dijo que estaba
unless I
prohibido
wanted
entrar, solo
another
a menos
tetanus
que
shot.
pusieran otra vacuna del tétano.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement
Una
once,
vez vi a Eddie bajándose
carrying
y se montaba
packages.
otra con unos paquetes.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
¿Crees que tal vez estaba escondiendo regalos?
It turned out she was hiding a lot
Pero
more than
resultó que
that.
estaba escondiendo mucho más que eso.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Recuerdo que una vez le pregunté a mamá dónde había ido Walter.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far
Dijo que
away as he
tras la
could.
muerte de Bárbara se marchó lo más lejos posible.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Si hay un patrón en todas estas historias,
I think it's that none of us has gotten very
creo que
far.
ninguno de nosotros ha llegado muy lejos.
Goodbye,
Adiós a
everyone.
todos. No puedo
I
creer
can't
que
believe I've
lleve
been down here
30
for
años
30
aquí
years.
abajo.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Acá hay otro, saca.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
Joder.
stopped.
Ese es 2005, ¿eh?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
No voy a seguir esperando.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Pero niño, ¿cuántos sótanos tiene esta casa?
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Sé que hasta ahí, fuera, en algún lugar.
Whatever killed Barbara
Lo que fuera que mató a Bárbara
and Molly
y a Molly
and Calvin.
y a Calvin.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Quizá todo esto sea un error.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready
Quiero
for
que
it.
sepa que puedo hacerle frente.
I'm going to appreciate all of it,
Voy a
especially
valorar
the food.
todo, especialmente la comida.
I don't mind if I only have a year
No me
left,
importa si solo me queda un año,
or a month,
o un mes,
or a single week.
o una sola semana.
I'd be happy with one
Me
new day.
conformaría con un solo día diferente.
I can already imagine the sun
Yo
on
me
my face.
A la verga, se te ha estampado el tren en la cara. Walter.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Pero cool.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end
Quizá
up like
tenía miedo
Walter.
de que acabara como Walter.
But if she never told me
Pero
about
si
an
nunca
uncle
me
under the
habló de que
house,
tenía un tío debajo de la casa,
I can only imagine what else she was
podía haberme
hiding.
ocultado todo tipo de cosas.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
No me quiero cometer los mismos errores que ella.
Trying to bury something that's still
Tratar de
alive.
enterrar algo que sigue vivo.
Now that there's only one of us left,
Ahora que solo
Or
queda
maybe
uno
two.
de nosotros, o quizá dos,
I thought it was time I heard the stories
pensé que
for
era el momento
myself
de escuchar las historias personalmente
and found out what happened to
y descubrir
everyone
lo que
else.
les sucedía a todos los demás.
But now I'm worried the stories
Pero ahora me
themselves
preocupa
might be
que
the
el problema
problem.
fueron las historias en sí.
Maybe we believed so much
Quizá
in the family
creíamos
curse.
con tanta fuerza la
We made it real.
maldición familiar que lo hicimos realidad.
I don't know if I should even be
No sé
writing
si debería
this.
estar escribiendo esto.
Maybe it'd be better if all this
Quizás
just
sería
died
mejor
with
si
me.
todo esto muriera conmigo.
But I thought you should know about
Pero
your
pensé que
family.
deberías saber cosas sobre tu familia.
And the history you're a part
Y
of.
sobre la historia de la que formas parte.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as
Aunque
you
lo cierto es
probably
que
do
ahora
right
todo me
now.
parece tan confuso que probablemente resulte a ti.
I think the people in these
Creo
stories
que la
believe
gente
them.
de estas
for
historias
what that's
creía en
worth.
ellas, si eso sirve de algo.
And when you look at the house,
Y cuando miras la causa,
that history of
a esa
imagination
historia
and
de
stubbornness
imaginación,
and madness,
obstinación y
any of it
locura,
seems possible.
todo eso parece posible. ¿Y por aquí? No tiene pinta.
I think we've been surrounded
Creo
by
que
death
llevamos
for
tanto
so
tiempo
long, we've
rodeados de
just
muerte que
gotten
nos
used to
hemos
it.
acostumbrado.
What kind of family finishes building a
¿Qué
cemetery
clase de
before
familia
starting the
construye un
house?
cementerio antes de empezar la casa? Hostia,
It's embarrassing for me to
me da
admit this,
vergüenza
but
admitirlo, pero
the pet cemetery
el
may be more
cementerio de mascotas
uncomfortable
me
than the
provocaba
human
más
one.
desazón, aunque de los humanos.
3 of the gerbils are mine.
Todos son mascotas. 3 de
Two
los
have been my
gerbos eran
fault.
míos y 2 estaban ahí por mi culpa. ¿Qué coño?
Sven built the house, but it was
Se-
Edie who designed the
se construyó
cemetery.
la casa, pero el cementerio lo diseñó Eddie.
I'm sure Odin's monument
Seguro
had
que el
been Edie's
monumento de
idea.
Odie fue idea de
My
Eddie.
mom was always trying to
Mi
move
madre siempre
on,
intentaba
but
seguir
for Edie,
adelante,
the
pero
past
para
never
Eddie
went
el
away.
pasado nunca se marchó.
She could see it poking out of the
Lo
water
veía
at low
asomarse
tide.
en el agua cuando la marea estaba baja.
Edie said she dreamed about the old
Eddie dijo
house
que todas
every
las
night.
noches soñaba con una vieja casa.
Edie's side was always easier for me
Siempre
to
me había
understand.
resultado más fácil comprender la postura de Eddie.
But the older I get,
Pero
the more I
cuanto
can
más
see where my
mayor
mom was
soy,
coming
más
from.
entiendo a mi madre.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it
Su
wasn't
padre
enough
era
to
muy
save her
estricto,
brothers.
pero no
She
bastó
was
para
just
salvar a sus
trying to do
hermanos.
better.
Ella estaba intentando hacer las cosas mejor.
She lost 2 of her
Ella
brothers,
perdió
just like
dos
I did.
hermanos,
I
igual
get
que
why
yo.
she tried so
Comprendo
hard
que
to
intentara
protect us.
protegerlos con tanta insistencia. ¿Cuánta gente está muerta
We
en esta
never found
familia?
Milton's body,
Nunca
so
encontramos
my
el
mom
cuerpo de
insisted we
Milton,
were
así que
putting up a
mi madre
monument,
insistió en
not
levantar
a
un monumento,
tombstone.
no una tumba.
There's so many things I wish I
Hay
could
tantas
ask my
cosas
mom
que me
now.
gustaría preguntarle ahora a mi
Part of me
madre.
thinks this is what
Una
she
parte de
wanted
mí
all
piensa que
along,
esto es lo que siempre quiso,
for me to come back someday
que yo regresara algún día
and find everything out for
y lo
myself.
descubriera todo por mí misma.
But looking back on it now,
Pero al reflexionar,
if she told me there was going to be so
si
much
me hubiera
climbing,
dicho que iba a tener que subir tanto,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks
no había
pregnant.
venido embarazada de 22 semanas.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but
Nunca
I think
conocí
he and
al
my mom
abuelo
had a
Sam,
lot in
pero creo que
common.
mi madre y él tenían mucho en común.
They were both pretty intense.
Los dos eran bastante intensos. Ábrelo. Ábrelo, muchacha. Coño de tal.
Dawn, I promise
Te prometo que
we'll
jamás
never forget
olvidaré
this
este
weekend.
fin de semana.
Yes, sir.
Sí, señor.
These memories are going to last a
Estos recuerdos te
lifetime.
acompañarán toda la vida.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
Voy a tener que
It's a
disparar
hunting trip,
algo.
Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Not quite.
Coño, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Enfoca. Ah. ¿Qué se ve como el culo?
I'm over here, Dad.
Que ya sé que dónde está mi hija, pero no se ve. Ah,
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Venga, ya lo meto a foto.
Hey, language.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Pero ¿dónde estás, muchacho?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
Fotón.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Ah, aquí.
Aw.
Que me quedé sin carrete. Ah, ahí sí se me dejan, ¿no? Qué bonito el paisaje. Empezando a correr. Dime qué quieres que haga. Coño, que solo tengo los pájaros esos. Aquí no hay nadie.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad,
No, no dispare, niña.
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if
No.
you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
No, tío, manera de cargarse los animales. Jódete, niñata.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
Hacer un selfie, en serio. Ah, coño.
Hang on, kiddo, just trying to get a shot of the two of us together.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Jódete.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Qué locura, cuánta gente muerta. Bueno, mañana lo terminamos.